Yeah, I'm winning, I'm ballin' like Pippin. Got the plus in the rack with the cash app. Try to practice social distance.
What up, what up, what up? We back on Culture Cafe, man. I got a special guest, my brother, my homie, Chancy Robinson, bro. What's good?
You already know what's goody, bro.
Bro, how you been doing, man?
I'm Gucci, man. Trying to figure it out.
Bro, you been MIA for a while.
Man, I've been MIA for a few years, man. You know, COVID happened. That's the thing. You know, and a lot of people died. You know, a lot of stuff happened. My life kind of switched up, and I switched gears a little bit and just trying to really figure out the nuances of what I'm doing as opposed to just doing music, you know what I mean? And figuring out the little pieces that change the game for people and trying to emulate that stuff, man. So, yeah, I've been on a hiatus, but it's about to get popping again.
Bro, I can't wait, man. So tell me what you've been up to recently, man. I mean, I always know that you got a bag full of music.
Absolutely.
And you be not trying to share it with me, and that's frustrating. And you know, when you send me music, I'm always trying to get you to shoot music videos.
Facts.
So
we're going to get to that. Definitely gonna get to that.
we've been saying that for like 3 years
I
now.
know, but you know what I mean? The more you speak something, the more it comes into fruition, my G. Like manifestation, you feel me? You gotta talk it into existence. Power of life is death, and the power of the tongue. So if I say it a bunch of times, it's gonna happen. You feel
Sooner
me?
or later.
If I stop saying, we got a problem. Nah, man, but I've been working on a lot of music, bro. And I think more or less it's just kind of like finding a way to package it all and make it make sense. And once, you know, a song makes sense, then I really want to attack the idea and the vision on it. I got a lot of those that are at the cusp of that. But more or less, I just want to be fully prepared for, you know what I mean, what's required of an artist. Like, I don't want to be a one-hit wonder or the guy that just drops a song and everybody loves it. And then the next song, they're like, that was nice. You know what I mean? So I want longevity, so I'm trying to make it crazy to the point where when I drop a song, it's like, holy fuck, this song is crazy. I need to hear that song. What's the next song? You know, so it's a process, but it's about to come. It's about to pop, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm waiting.
Crazy.
So for those who don't know you, who gonna watch my podcast, bro, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Singer, songwriter, engineer, producer, based out of San Diego, California. I've been singing in church since I can remember. So I think a lot of my life was kind of geared towards music in general. A lot of my family members did music. My father was a singer, mother was a singer. So it made sense. Once I turned about 18, I joined my first R&B group. It was called AON, All or Nothing.
Okay.
And we went crazy, man. We ended up on BET's 106 in Park.
Oh, wow.
We came in second place.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was lit, bro. It was lit. It was like the coolest time to be 19. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, we did a lot of shows. We won a lot of competitions. I think it got to a point where we weren't moving at the capacity that we knew we could, given the set of circumstances and just the way people's lives changed. And it just got to a point where it was like, all right, let's just kind of go our separate ways. And we're still friends to this day. A lot of them are still doing music and are dope in different elements. And you know what I mean? It's cool to see them grow too. But I just dove right back into what was comfortable, and that was gospel and singing at my church, worship leader at my church. And I just went hard with that until I started becoming interested with engineering and how these songs sound good and what people are doing to make them sound this good. And once I dove into that, I made a lot of mistakes. And I just figured
I think we all do that, trying to learn.
Made a lot of mistakes. And, you know, I eventually created a sound for myself, something that I could duplicate and try to, you know, at least make the music I like to hear. And then I started realizing that the skill sets that I've formulated are applicable to other people's styles, other people's music, and started working with other people. And the rest was history, man. So now I'm a full-time engineer, and I'm starting to get into production. So I'm producing my own songs now. My last 5 or 6 songs, all me. It's just cool.
It sounds like a lot of work.
Absolutely.
And a lot of sleepless nights.
Absolutely. I don't sleep. I sleep 3 to 4 hours a day. No cap.
I sleep sitting up at my desk.
No, fact.
And then I wake up and then I'm back to work.
And the funny thing is, I'm getting to a point now where I feel like I don't need sleep. I know that's a problem. Trust me, I know it's a bad thing to say.
Sleep deprivation is going to kill you.
Yeah, I need it. You do need sleep. Yeah. But it's something I really want. And I I try to study like the greats and people that are great in whatever field that they do. And a lot of times you hear them say the same thing. It's just work like you need it to survive. Do it like you're gonna die if your dream doesn't come true. And that's pretty much where I'm at. I could die from no sleep.
Live or death. Like you ain't got no choice but to do this.
Listen, man, we got mouths to feed. We got stuff to do. So
man, I know that.
So I'm going crazy.
So tell me, how you what is your process of creating your own sound? Like, because I know you have a different approach, but you also have a distinct sound that doesn't sound like everybody else. I don't know how to explain it, but when I hear it, I'd be like, that's Chancy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
I think it's a culmination of the things that I love. Like, one of the first projects that I really worked on that I never released was I wanted to make songs in styles that I really enjoyed. So like, I like Chance the Rapper. Like I like his style. I just like his music being surrounded by such good music, like just big, gospel influenced sounds and like strong, hefty instrumentation. I love that. And then you got the John Bellions who can swoon you and have like this theatrical, type of musical sound that sounds like it should be like an orchestra is literally playing. It sounds like it should be in a movie.
Someone composed this.
Yeah, exactly. But with pop-influenced lyrics and cadences that just cater to the orchestra that's playing around them. It's just like stuff like that just really intrigued me. So I just started pulling in all the elements that I loved.
Okay.
And that eventually molded into who I am and what, I present to the world. So now the music that I'm making is a culmination of a lot of stuff, but it's so me. And if you were around me, you would know. You would know.
I know, like when I hear your music, just if you randomly played your songs mixed in with everybody else, I could point out which song is yours because I could it's a personality thing that comes through the music.
Facts.
So I know it's a distinct difference. But I was just wondering, because most artists have a particular process on how they create it, and that one was actually a little deeper than most. You know what I mean? Yeah. But as far as I saw something on your Instagram.
Yeah.
You were in a big ass studio.
Yeah.
With it looked like 20, 30 people in there.
Yeah, it was like 35.
They were playing your music, and like the head engineer, whoever he was like vibing the fuck out on all your music. Absolutely. Like, what was that about? Like, what was that whole thing going on? Like,
so this was something I've always wanted to do. One of my favorite songwriters in the world is John Bellion. And one of the ways that he got on, I may be mistaken, but one of the stories that I've heard, he went to a songwriters event, basically like a songwriting camp. They have them all over the place. And he wrote a song and he left the camp, went home. A few weeks later, the song, he's in a taxi, and the song that he wrote is playing on the radio. And he's getting blown up by just different labels and different people telling him like, yo, Rihanna's singing your song, bro. And I always like idolized that. And that's what really pushed me into like wanting to songwrite. Because it was just like, it's so cool to be able to write a song that people can relate to and connect to. But it's also cooler to write a song that people can relate and connect to that other people want to sing. Like that's even further beyond like, there's fans and people, music consumers that want to sing your song. That's great. But when you have an artist that's established that, you know what I mean, that has their own sound, has their own music, and they want to sing your song, that's just a whole nother upper echelon to me of making music. So, I really wanted to do that. And I didn't know how to really get into it. So I didn't put much attention on it. I just focused in on engineering and making sure that my music was as polished as it could. And in the process, I ran into a lot of producers and a lot of people that do what I do and, do different parts of the music industry. One of the homies invited me to this event. He was just like, yo, bro, you got to come to this event. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll check it out. He was like, it's going to cost a little bit of money, but it could change the game for you. I'm like, whatever, man. Like, I trust you. Let's get it done. So we end up going, and in my mind, I'm the slowest songwriter there is because I'm meticulous. I try to make sure, like, everything I'm saying makes sense. Like, I like trap music and music that's out. It's purposed. It has its purpose. But For me, I like music that makes you think and makes you go home and go, oh, that's what he meant. Or, you know what I'm saying? You play a different part of the record, you're like, holy crap, I didn't even catch that. I like that kind of music. So I take my time. So when I got there, I'm like, it's 30 producers. I mean, it's 16 producers and 7 writers. It's a lot of work to be done. A lot of people making music and not that many writers. So I'm already intimidated. And then they're introducing writers that have placements already, that are, affiliated with different artists, and they're there. And I'm like, okay, I gotta show out, bro.
It's ball game, baby.
I gotta show out.
Ball game.
So the first night we just did like a meet and greet. We got to meet everybody. I played my music, got a really good reception from the music that I played. And then you found out what producer you're gonna be working with. I like chopped it up with him before we left, and I'm like, yo, send me a pack tonight. Like 2 nights. He's like, all right, bro, I got y'all. Give me an hour to get back to the hotel and I'll shoot it over. They did exactly that. I wrote 4 records before I even left. Like before I even went to sleep that night. So I literally woke up the next day for the actual writing event, 4 songs in.
Oh, you was already prepared.
I was good.
You're hungry.
I was dying of hunger. You understand me?
You had a point to prove. That's how you know this is the dedication and discipline. It's like, hey, this can be my one and only chance to make a difference in my life. And
I gotta go crazy, bro.
Championship game, 3 seconds left, and it's tied.
Yeah, I have to go crazy. And that's the mentality I went in with. And the homies that I went with, they were super encouraging, just like, yo, this is what you do, bro. Like, you're about to kill this. And I'm just like, I sure hope so. They're like, no, you're about to kill this. I'm like, okay. So I just went in, and literally, bro, it was like ping pong. I'm bouncing between producers. I'm writing records. I'm showing them, I'll talk to producer, yo, send me some beats. I'll write to it. Like, I'm telling you, I was knocking songs out like 15 minutes. Done. Yo, come here, check this out. You like this? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, bro, that's fire. Go record that right now. I can't. I got somebody in there recording right now, but I got you. The next time I go in there, I'm going to record this one. All right, cool. All right, talk to you soon. Voice record the song, put it in my phone. Next song, next producer. What's good? Send me some beats. I ain't even listened to your beats yet, bro. I'm going to get to it. Trust me. I'm literally on that type of time. And it got to a point where I was just knocking them back, bro. And like some people were working on 1 or 2 songs, 3 songs. I was like 6 deep. And it just got to a point where everybody just started coming into the studio like, what is this nigga doing? Like, what's going on in here?
Now everybody was intimidated by you now.
I hope not. But I mean, I hope it was more inspirational. But
inspiration and competition, but still, it still gets you.
Oh yeah,
anxiety.
I definitely went crazy.
Yeah.
If I was on the opposite end of 10 songs and to my 2, I would feel definitely like, damn, I could have did better. But I just blocked out the noise, bro. I trusted myself. Whatever felt right, I sang, and it worked. And what you saw on Instagram was the playback to like 3 of the songs, because I recorded 5 of the 10 that I wrote. But I got to record 5 of them, and they played them all the songs back, which was like 43 songs. And they played like mine towards the end. And that was the response. All dude was like, Chance, because I tried to make sure that out of the songs that I wrote, that I recorded different elements of what I can do. So like one song's like an R&B heavy song. One song's like a super trap song. Like the song is literally called Trap Nigga, but it was like everybody's favorite song. You know what I'm saying? Then I did like a poppy, what's that dude's name? Dang, what's the dude that's in the group with Anderson .Paak right now?
Bruno Mars?
Bruno Mars. I did like a Bruno Mars poppy type record.
Oh, I wish I could have heard.
Crazy, bro. I'll play it for you.
Yeah, you know you got to play that.
So I did a record like that, and then I did a record like a Kevin Gates kind of like locked up in the penitentiary type style song.
Right.
Just real dirty and like
Gritty,
yeah. And those were the songs that I wrote, but I had other songs that I wrote, and I'm trying to decide which song should I actually record, and I just picked the right ones. And every single song that I recorded that night, they're like, we're shopping all of these. We need these shopped immediately. Get these back to us as soon as you can, because this is it. All the critiques, they send us an email later. All the critiques, this is amazing. Send us more. Like,
we need a
send
response.
us to this now. Yeah, literally under in parentheses, get back to me now on every one of the songs that I wrote.
Bro, that has to be crazy.
It was insane. He called me the new Fetty Wap. I was like, this is wild. I'll take it. You know,
I'll take it from now.
I'll take Fetty Wap money.
Yeah, I know that's
easily,
right.
Bro.
So check it though. So in the process, because you just said that, you know, people were telling you were gonna kill it even though you really didn't have self-doubt, you were just still kind of nervous or maybe doubting yourself a little bit. After you got that feedback, how did it make you feel?
Like a superhero. I mean, honestly, bro, I actually enjoy being the guy that everybody doubts. I like being that guy.
That underdog?
Yeah, I love that space because it just kind of shows you, one, what you're capable of, and it just shows people that you really can't judge a book by its cover, bro. Like, you gotta really get to know people to see what they're capable of. You can't just, judge me just by looking at me. You know what I mean? In a grocery store, you don't even know who you walking past. True. And I just like that feeling. So it brought that back to me. Like, it's okay to feel, incapable sometimes, because that's gonna be the driving force that makes you undeniable. So where people are like, yo, I gotta be around this guy. And I'm okay with being the guy that, don't nobody really know yet. Because once they know, it's smoke in the city, boy.
It's the smoke in the city. Yo, man, I just hearing that is just a lot of inspiration, from just seeing, because we've known each other for a while, and just seeing you reach these levels now. And it's like, it's all, like, you can see, when you even talk about it, you can see weight is lifted off your shoulders. So it's like, I've been doing all of this for so long, and it just felt like, I couldn't, like, I knew I was talented, but there was things that, there's something was missing. And now that you got it, you could just tell. Now it's just like, it's not like it's, braggadocious or a lot of bravado. It's just like, I know what I'm capable of.
Just
now.
Do the work so you know. Like, that's all I really, focused in on. It's just, a lot of people wait to do things once they got the master plan on how to do it. I don't want to start something that I don't think I can finish or that I don't think I could kill. Most people don't. But that's the difference between successful people and people that just talk good. It's doing the work when you don't know what you're doing, because that's how you find out what you're doing. So I just dedicated myself to figuring it out. Like, well, I'm going to write the worst songs I've ever written in my life so I can write the best songs I've ever written in my life. And I just got comfortable in a whack place. So I got comfortable there, so I'm okay with saying, yeah, I'm cool. Like, I'm good. I think I'm good. Like, don't get me wrong. I know I'm good, but I'm still learning. Like, I'm okay being in that space. So when people, come against that, or they meet that, and then they hear the music, they're like, bro, you should be talking. If I were you, I would be. If I were you, I'd be all over the place. I'm like, I don't think you would. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I know I don't know what it takes to be as successful as I want to be, but I know what it takes to be as successful as I want to be. If that makes sense. It's just figuring it out. I'm gonna figure it out no matter what happens. So no matter how long it takes me to drop music, no matter how many people forget who I am, once you hear it again, you can be like, oh shit, that's Chancy, he's going great.
I think people don't really realize, it's planning and discipline. Planning and discipline.
Yeah.
And execution. You get your plan, you have the discipline to execute that.
Yeah.
And you will never fail.
And the plan changes.
Yeah.
Be open to the plan changing. A lot of times people want the perfect plan before they even start working. Like, let the plan grow.
You already know.
Create a plan.
I don't even know why people even think that. Because nothing is gonna go
create
exactly
the plan
the way.
and just play your part in the plan until the plan don't work no more. Make a change.
Make a change.
And that's where I'm at. And it's been a lot of that. That's why people say stuff like, oh, you've been on a hiatus. I've been working. That's just, it hasn't been on a platform for you to see. Yeah. But the true testament of a man isn't how much money he got or how many times you can see him on Instagram. But it's what he's doing when ain't nobody looking. So
all I know is I need to hear the music.
I feel you. And it's all right. So let me put it to you like this, son. Since you want to gun on me like this, so I'm dropping a single very soon. I don't got a specific date yet, but it's very soon.
I don't want the drop. I want to hear it first.
I'll put what? You got that. You have the exclusive.
I want to hear it first.
But it's already on Instagram. So I tested it. I teased it. And I said, yo, should I drop this? And people were like, yeah, drop it. So,
okay.
So I'm going to drop it.
I don't feel special now.
Yeah, but I got tons of music.
I need another one now.
I got music. I got music you can hear like.
Tag me in, boss.
That no one's ever heard. I got you. Before I leave, you got it. But yeah, so I got a new single. It's called Friend Zone. And I'm looking to drop that in the next, I'll say the next like 3 weeks. That's what I'm looking towards right now. if we're posting this after the drop, you could kill that. Well, what should I say? I am dropping it. Shit.
You might as well. I mean, you could say, say you're dropping it, but
or it's dropped. What do you think?
I mean, you've already teased it, so you basically dropped it. Just not the full song.
All right,
yet.
cool. So I dropped a song called Friend Zone. And it's dope. It's basically about like, every guy's been in that situation where they really like a girl and she's like playing with his emotions because she knows that that he likes him, that he likes her. And she kind of likes him, but she's in a situationship right now, so she can't really be with the dude. And it's always that girl that you're so close with, but when you're not single, she is single. And when you're single, she's not single. So it's a song that kind of plays off of that, but it really dives into like the conversations that you have. Because, the guy's always the one, the guy friend's always the one that gets all of the, he hurt me, I can't believe this. And as guys, you know how we talk. If you come to me with a problem, I'm going to keep it a stack with you.
Yeah.
And if you're my friend and I really love you, I'm going to tell you the truth. So this song...
Even if it hurts your feelings.
Yeah. And it's not really meant to hurt nobody's feelings, but it's just meant to be like, yo, look at your situation for what it is. Like, I feel that you're hurting, but it's a lot deeper than what you're telling me right now.
Yeah.
And you can hear the song for yourself and, you'll get what I mean.
Yeah, so, I can't wait.
It's fun, man.
I'm just ready. I'm just ready to work on, a lot of your songs, man, and get the visuals together for you and, get you a nice catalog. Plus, it'll help my director's reel in the process.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
Because I need one of those because I was asked for one of these in LA from a director, and I was like, oh, I don't got one.
Then let's just go crazy, man. You could do all these songs.
Bro, I have like short films I ain't finished.
This is facts. I got tons of songs I ain't finished. We in the same. We creatives, man. We can't finish everything. What do you mean? Bullshit.
But that's true, man. But shit. So what's next, man? After, you plan on being up in LA more now?
Absolutely. So they have this event like all the time, all over the United States. So I'm planning on going to every one of them. Because they're actually shopping this music. So it's like, I'd much rather be all over the world just writing if I could. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to be a super famous guy that's on your Instagram. I could be behind the scenes.
That's me.
I would love to do
I don't
that.
really want to be seen.
But at the same time, I'm capable of being seen. I'm okay in front of a camera. I'm okay on the stage. I'm okay in the studio. Like, it only makes sense to use the gift that you have.
You can keep all that. I'll pass.
I can do it. And I can do it happily and have fun doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, why shortcut myself if I can do it all? That's why I'm producing now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You had too many talents, bro. Like,
I can.
There's so many avenues that for you to even make money, like it's not even a game, bro.
Yeah, man. And a lot of people don't know. I mean, a lot of people I've worked with a lot of people in the city. I'll say that. And I've garnered and learned so much stuff from the city and from the people in the city. So where I'm really focused on being a different breed, bro. Like, everything has to just feel a different way. And I don't really know how to explain that right now, but you'll hear it in the music. It's just, I don't know. I like being the odd guy out. I really do. And it's not to say, because I'm different or I like being different. I just like finding another route to solve a problem.
Right.
So instead of, singing about, or sing Friend Zone being a song about how much she doesn't care for me or how much she doesn't love me, it's like, what about what constructive can we do in that space? Like, what positive thing can we create in a space that's kind of shitty? Like, I love her, she loves me, we just can't be together. But I want to be there for her. How do I be there for her and still protect myself, still protect my heart, but be a good friend to this person that I'm legitimate friends with? Like, that's the type of music I like making, that takes a situation that's really common and just points it in a direction that could actually lead to something dope and not just a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Something toxic.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what everybody uses them.
So that's just kind of how I live life and in the music and, and being a dad and being a husband. Like, that stuff is important to me. I want to teach that to the people around me. You know what I mean?
How are you balancing the whole family, though?
Bruh.
It's like, how How do you have enough energy and emotional availability?
I don't.
Okay. Because you have babies, you got a wife, and you got music.
The bottom line is this. Like I said, the product of a man is not how much money he has or what he brings to the table financially or resource-wise. It's what he does when no one's looking. That the moments that I'm in the car with my son and we're talking about something that's like so beyond him. He's 5. We're talking about, he's 5. We're talking about like shit he's not even gonna see until he's like 16. But my son's smart and we have those kind of conversations. Those are the moments that matter. Not the pictures that you see on Instagram, not the way people try to make family life look. It's not that shit. That shit's just, fluff. But those moments are the moments that I put my real focus and my real heart into. And that's what's helped me balance it. Because when I say, dad's working, they have those moments to sit on. You know what I mean? And to remember and to hold on to. And I'm teaching them things. And I try to have genuine time with them. And that makes me feel a little better when daddy can't really be there. You know what I mean?
Because ultimately you're doing it for the betterment of their future. So,
Absolutely.
They're young, so they won't really remember too much of this anyways.
But we're molding who they're going to be.
Right.
Everything that my 10-year-old is learning right now is molding her into the adult she's going to be. That's scary. You know what I mean? So it's a real delicate time. And with girls, it's real delicate. I just want to be the best man in front of them that I can be.
Yeah. Because you got a lot of girls, bro.
Come on, Doc.
That's same with me, bro.
4 of them. And 1 boy, Doc. Oh, I can't. But they're my driving force, bro. I wake up, I'll be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll go get some water and I walk past their room.
And just look in.
Bruh, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't want you on bunk beds, G. Straight up.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel. So like, whenever whatever backlash comes with or negative response comes with what I do or how hard I gotta work, I got church people telling, you're cursing in your songs. You're not honoring God. I'm not honoring God if my kids is hungry either. I'm not honoring God. What do you mean? So you think God's upstairs like writing down every curse word? Come on, like let's just be real about this.
Nah, we ain't gonna.
This is what I do, baby.
Because I'll make some people mad.
I'm just saying.
I'll make some people mad.
I'm just saying this is what I do. So it's like you're not gonna tell Scorsese, to make sure you write about this and not that because you like going to see the movie.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Regardless of what it's about, you're not gonna say that to him. So don't say that to me. Let me create. That's what I'm here to do. Let me raise my kids. That's what I'm here to do.
And I'll answer to him when it's that time. Like I say, you can't be judging me, G. Like, but they picked nothing.
What's the overall content of the song? What's the overall message of the song? What's the purpose of the song? What's the intent of my heart in the song? Oh, you don't know? Then you can't tell me nothing.
Then you're not listening. You're not listening.
We shouldn't even be having this conversation, bro.
We gonna jump topic.
Let's go.
Because we gonna make some people mad.
Moving on.
Before I let you go,
what
is let people know your feature prices?
Okay.
What you charge an hour per song, where they can find you. I'm gonna put all your social in here, but just hearing it from you, like you charging for features? Like, are you doing features? Are you still engineering, or how can people hit you up to get this information?
Yeah, man. Well, right now I am engineering for sure. I work out of a studio called Sound Lounge off Mission Gorge, San Diego. So you can definitely contact me directly on IG _Chancy R Music on IG, and we can book that. That's cake. If you want to book a direct session with me for anything from features to mixing sessions to recording sessions, I got a setup of my own that we can work with, and that's $40 an hour. And you can go to ChancyRmusic.com and schedule a date. Check out some of the music in the process.
Had to plug.
That's all on there.
Well, shit, bro. I ain't gonna keep you, man. I appreciate you coming in because I know it was last minute. I had to get you in here, man, because I knew you was about to drop some music.
Yeah.
And just to give you this content to have out to, for people to get a feel of who you are, for those who don't know you, and then just informational, stuff to just have your other fans that already your fans can be prepared for what else, or they might learn something